There's a moment when electronic music decides not to overwhelm you, and somehow hits harder because of it. Power words first. Control. Intimate. Resolute. The skedaddle mistake is thinking emotional music has to spill everywhere to matter. Assemblage 23 proves the opposite, and the proof arrives quietly, then refuses to leave. Stay with the restraint, because the real weight shows up later. Assemblage 23 has always felt less like a band and more like a conversation held just above a whisper. Tom Shear never built songs to dominate a room. He built them to sit with you in it. Where others chased distortion, spectacle, or aggression, this project chose clarity, structure, and emotional honesty without theatrics. Let the Wind Erase Me sets the tone immediately. The rhythm moves forward with calm inevitability, not urgency. The melody doesn't swell or collapse, it breathes. The vocal delivery stays grounded, almost steady enough to feel reassuring, even as the lyrics circle, loss, and release. This isn't about erasing pain dramatically, it's about letting it pass through without resistance. Madman's dream turns inward. The pacing tightens just enough to feel uneasy, but never chaotic. Synth lines repeat with intention, creating emotional pressure through consistency rather than volume. The vocal feels exposed but composed, like someone articulating a truth they've already accepted. There's vulnerability here, but it's framed, contained, and trusted to stand on its own. Then, Awake shifts the posture. The beat firms up, momentum becomes noticeable without becoming aggressive. This is resolved music, awareness without panic. The lyrics don't shout about survival, they state it plainly. The arrangement supports that confidence, letting repetition act as reinforcement rather than insistence. You don't get pushed forward, you realize you already are. What makes Assemblage 23 quietly powerful is discipline. Every element knows its role. Nothing rushes in to rescue the listener. Nothing is allowed to skedaddle away from discomfort too quickly. Silence matters. Space matters. Repetition becomes grounding instead of numbing. Emotion is present, but never weaponized. There's also a deep sincerity here that feels almost radical. No irony, no posturing. Just songs willing to sit with grief, doubt, clarity, and endurance without decoration. In a genre often associated with intensity, this project proves that steadiness can be just as forceful. And when those rhythms circle back, familiar and composed, vocals staying level as the emotion settles in, you realize why this still resonates. The music doesn't try to overwhelm you. It stays. It holds. It lets you catch up at your own pace. And somehow, that restraint makes everything feel heavier, clearer, and more human.